So Shaun, at the end of a 4-1 loss at Hanwell Town, how do you assess that game today?
I don't see it as a 4-1 game, but unfortunately, and I said it before the game, we made a change at centre half. And Finn's done well, but I just felt that when things aren't going great, you need experience. But unfortunately, that didn't really happen today. Again, we end up conceding. They scored an absolute worldie, to be fair. It's a great strike from the lad to go 1-0 up. And we immediately score. Harvey Ruitt's an absolute screamer, top corner, and gets us back in the game. And you go 1-0, and you take that because in the opening stages we'd had more to play than they had. And then we gift them what I can only call a schoolboy goal. Such a poor goal. And then we gift them another one. And if you're going to win football matches, you can't do that. It's as simple as that. And I get maybe there's a bit of lack of confidence in that, but you've got to defend better than that. You've got to defend with desire, and it's got to hurt. And then you 3-1 down against a team that are, have come up. They're on a roll. They've got a decent squad of players. But and then it's always going to be hard work. But we still, the frightening thing is we still create chances. How we haven't scored. Their keeper's made an amazing save from Tommy at the end. Dan Wooden's hit the crossbar. It's just beyond me. We put balls in the box, some great balls in the box, but it's so frustrating. And like I've just said to him out there, we can't carry 3 or 4 every week, and that's what we're doing at the moment. It's unacceptable. The minimum requirement is to work hard on the opposition and at least look like you. And we had a few out there today who went hiding. It can't be acceptable. Senior or young lads, we can't have it. Simple as that. We lost Andreas at half time to a naughty tackle. And now, how long I don't know, before it looks like possibly done a metatarsal. So it's not a good day. It's not been a good 4 games on the road. We've been, as I say, I can defend certain things, but today for 3 of the goals, unacceptable really. Unacceptable defending. We've got to defend better than that. We've got to do better than that. And if we want to mount a challenge this season to get out of this league, we're lucky we've only played 12 games. But if we want to mount a challenge, we've got to do better than that.
You mentioned Tommy Higgs there for his debut at the Southampton loanee. We saw him had one good chance, a header was tipped over the bar. What can he bring to us going forward?
Well, he was keen to come out. I had an agent on to me a couple of weeks ago. He was keen to come and play and wanted to come and play here. A couple of other clubs were interested, but he was local to him. He's a Portsmouth lad. So, he's a young lad. He's free. Southampton let us have him for no money. And he's a good player, and he knows where the back of the net is. And when we haven't been hitting the back of the net, I just thought it gives us another body, another option. We'd already done obviously our work on Thursday night before it had been agreed, so we'd done our shape. So he didn't start. He came off the bench and he did well. He linked the play well. He linked with Harvey Bradbury well. And on another day, he gets an opening goal. It's an unbelievable save from their keeper.
You mentioned obviously defensive errors and things of that nature. We've lost Brandon Wilson, recall back to Eastleigh. Are there any developments on that front to get potential loan in? Whilst we've got obviously Matt Briggs out as well.
We're trying, but it's hard. I really don't want to bring it out. I've got a really good kid in Finn. As I said, I left him out today and played Rory and Woody at centre half because I just thought the experience pairing would give us that. But he had to play second half in and done great again. It's one of those at the moment. It doesn't seem. It's not about systems. It's not about, it's about personnel, and people have got to do better. And they've got to do better, as simple as that. And I can defend unlucky at times, but today I can't defend. As I said, 3 of the goals, they're horrendous. The second, third and fourth goals, unacceptable. We've got to be far better than that, and we are better than that. And we're just not showing that at the moment. And we've had a tough run of games. Hanwell, Hayes and Yedding and Met Police away are 3 really, really tough games on the road for anybody. But I said I can defend them if they give their all. The other night against Met Police and at Hayes we were 2-0 up. I can sort of defend that. But again, we gifted goals. You can't keep gifting goals to teams. You gift goals to teams, you're going to lose football matches. Simple as that. And something needs to change. And we need to change and break that. Okay, we're back at home next week, but we need to break that cycle and break it quickly.
You alluded to it there. We're back at home next week after a hard run on away for the last 4 games. What can the fans back at Improvement Park sort of give this team a bit of a 12-man?
Well, I think so. They have done all season. As I said, we've been good at home. Apart from the one loss against Paul Town, and we ran that game close with with them. So we need them behind it. Football clubs need fans at all times, and I get they want to see a winning team. I want to see a winning team. But like I said to you the other day, I've brought the club for 2 years, a long way. I don't want to throw that all the players shouldn't want to throw that all away, because we're in a rut. But when you're in a rut, you need people. That's when you need. When you're winning football matches, it's easy. You don't need anyone then. But when you're in a rut and you're in a bit of a hole, which we are at the moment, we need everyone to be digging in and doing more. And that's everywhere around the football club, as well as the fans. And I hope that the people, of course, the fans and the supporters will stick behind us. But as I said to the players, you've got to give them something to stick behind. And at the moment, we're away from home, we haven't.